Hi, my name is Peter Murray, and on behalf of Xvive, I'd like to introduce you to the U4 in-ear monitor wireless system. The U4 is a high-quality, ultra-compact wireless unit for in-ear monitors. It features clear, detailed, high-fidelity audio quality with less than 5 milliseconds of latency. The U4 is extremely easy to use and very affordable to buy. You can use the U4 with any in-ear monitors or headphones with an 1/8 of an inch or 3.5 millimeter plug. Now let's get into more details. The Xvive U4 system is comprised of 2 units, the transmitter and the receiver. The transmitter connects to a mixer or sound interface using either the onboard female XLR connector or the included 1/4 inch adapter. The balanced XLR connection can be used with the line-level XLR main output of your board or interface, whereas the 1/4 inch plug will connect to any of your unbalanced auxiliary outputs for use with monitor mixes. When first connecting the unit, decide whether you're going to use the main XLR output from your mixer or sound interface or an aux output. You might use the main XLR output if you're sending an entire mix to your in-ear monitors. This would also work well if you're having a private rehearsal where you're only using in-ears or headphones and not sending the mix to PA speakers or monitors. You can also use the XLR output on any audio interface. But if you're in a live or studio situation and you want to send a customized monitor mix or several different mixes using multiple U4 units, you would use the transmitter's 1/4 inch plug into an aux output. You can also plug the transmitter into a headphone output or a 1/4 inch recording output on an amplifier or multi-effect unit. Once you've determined whether to use the XLR output or the 1/4 inch output, select the appropriate switch on the transmitter, line for XLR or aux for 1/4 inch. Now select a channel to broadcast on. You can use any one of the 6 channels as long as the receiver is set to the same channel number. If there are other wireless devices being used in proximity of the U4, you may need to change the channel in order to get a strong and reliable connection. Each press of the channel button will advance to the next channel. Now we can plug in the transmitter to the type of output that we have chosen. Now that the transmitter has been connected, let's look at the receiver. First, it's a good idea to start with the volume down. So turn the left side knob with the V on it all the way counterclockwise. Now you can power on the receiver unit. Next, set the channel on the receiver to the same number you selected on the transmitter. Now plug in your in-ears or headphones. You can use any headphones with an impedance between 6 and 600 ohms. Gradually turn up the volume. If audio is being sent from the output you've connected the transmitter to, you should now hear that signal. Lastly, you can clip the unit to your belt and feel free to move around in complete freedom. The volume knob is conveniently located on the top of the unit, making it easy to adjust the level as needed anytime. The U4 system features high-resolution 24-bit 48 kHz audio with a very wide and smooth frequency response between 20 Hz and 20 kHz and a signal-to-noise ratio of 107 decibels. This gives you clear, detailed audio at any volume level. It's better than CD quality and much, much better than MP3 quality. Xvive uses proprietary audiophile quality circuits to convert the signal from analog to digital when it enters the transmitter, and then from digital back to analog when it comes out of the receiver into your in-ears or headphones. The signal of the U4 is mono, which means that the left and right channels are identical, both into and out of the receiver. In case you're considering that it would be nice if the signal were stereo, keep in mind that monitor wedges are also mono. Latency is the delay between the audio source itself and the signal coming through the in-ear monitors. With the U4, the latency is less than 5 milliseconds. This is a very low amount of latency and is less delay than you will generally hear using wedge monitors. This is a really important spec to pay attention to, because if you're playing along with a delayed signal, you will not be playing in sync. Many of the other wireless units available have a latency as high as 10 or 12 milliseconds, and at this level it's audible and problematic. But with the U4, you will never hear a delay. The Xvive U4 uses industry standard 2.4 GHz wireless technology, and thanks to Xvive's state-of-the-art engineering, it offers a reliable, solid RF connection over a range of 90 feet. That's 30 yards, or about 27.5 meters. To put that into perspective, that's about 2.5 times as long as a telephone pole, or a quarter the length of a football field. The actual range you get will depend on RF signal absorption, reflection, and interference. That means that reception can be problematic if you have something like a wall between the transmitter and receiver. But in live, studio, and rehearsal situations, when you're in the same room as the transmitter, you should experience a stable, high-quality signal with great tone, amazing clarity, and wide dynamic range. The internal battery in both the transmitter and the receiver lasts for 5 hours. The battery is easily charged using the included USB cable and any standard 5-volt USB charger. You can use a wall charger, power bar USB port, desktop computer, laptop, portable charger, or car charger. The time it takes to charge the units depends on the current of the charger. If your charger has a current above 880 milliamps, you can be fully charged in about 1.5 to 2 hours. If the current from your charger is lower than 880 milliamps, charging will take longer, possibly up to 2.5 hours. You can partially charge the units if you don't have time to give them a full charge. Do not use the U4 units while charging, as this may shorten battery life. And make sure to power them off before charging. When using the U4, the power status LED will be off when the battery is more than 30% charged. Between 11% and 29%, it will be solid red. At 10% or less, it will be blinking red to warn you that the battery is low and needs to be recharged. One of the most exciting things about the U4 is that your whole band, up to 6 people, can use the system together. Either everyone can be sent the same mix, or you can have as many as 6 different mixes if you have multiple transmitters. Having more than one transmitter allows you to send different mixes to keep everyone in the band happy. For example, singers will generally want to hear their voices louder. For example, in this graphic, Channel 1 is sending to the musicians, giving them a balanced blend of the instruments and vocals. Channel 2 is just going to the singers so they can mix their voices louder. Or maybe they only have their voices in the mix. Note that it may be necessary to turn off Wi-Fi on other devices in the area in order to avoid signal interference. It's no problem to have multiple transmitters close to each other and multiple receivers close to each other, but try to keep transmitters at least 3 meters away from receivers on different channels. Changing the channel you're on, if necessary, can also resolve interference issues. Although the U4 is very compact and lightweight, as you can see, it's very ruggedly built with cast metal. The belt clip on the receiver is super strong and durable. This is not a toy. It's professional gear that will survive hundreds of live shows, sessions, and rehearsals. The Xvive U4 system offers a variety of different packages to suit your needs. The standard package, U4, includes 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. The U4R2 package includes 1 transmitter and 2 receivers, so 2 people can get the same monitor mix. The U4R4 has 1 transmitter and 4 receivers, so 4 people can be sent the same mix. U4T is a transmitter only and can be used with other 2.4 GHz receivers. U4R is a receiver only that can be used with other 2.4 GHz transmitters. You can buy any of the U4 in-ear monitor wireless system packages from any Xvive dealer or online retailer worldwide. For more information on the U4 and any other Xvive product, please visit xviveaudio.com. Thanks for watching.